Greetings, everyone. On, you are on the mic with Social Studio Gurus, Helena Michelle. Got distracted right there for a moment. We are so excited that you joined us today. Our goal here is to help businesses grow by offering our marketing tips and strategies via our interactive Facebook group. I am Helena Richardson, a former NASA IT specialist and founder of HRichnetworks. HRichnetworks is a web design and internet marketing company. We help businesses just like yours build a strong online presence so that your ideal clients can find you. You can learn more about our products and services by visiting our website at www.HRichnetworks.com. So, guys, please meet Michelle. She and I co host here on Social Studio Gurus, rather. Hi, Michelle. How are you today?
Hi, Helena. I'm watching the weather because we just had a tornado watch.
Oh,
Yeah,
my.
I was kind of
Oh,
coming on, just watching the weather and keeping an eye out on things. I think it's fine. It's not even raining right now.
oh, wow. Oh,
See,
wow. Well, while you still have lights and everything, we're hoping and praying nothing comes your way. But while you have lights and everything, go ahead and share with our audience who you are and what you do.
hey, everybody. I'm Michelle. I own Triangle Social Media, and I help businesses with their social media platforms through platform management, content creation, and engaging with your potential clients. I also do social media coaching and workshops. And I'm happy to come together with Helena every week and share some marketing tips for you guys, for all of us, so that we could grow our businesses anytime, anywhere. Right, Helena?
Awesome, Michelle. Yes, that is correct. And matter of fact, today, Michelle told me, guys, that we had some questions that you guys had. And so we're going to present some of those questions and answer to you to the best of our ability. So, Michelle, you had a couple questions. I'm not sure. Do you want to go first or I'll go first? How you want to do it today?
You could start. How about that?
Okay, okay, sounds good. So let's go. Give me those questions.
Oh, you want me to ask you first? Sorry, I'm a little, I'm on my
Well, that's
phone.
okay. I have them in front of me as
Oh,
well.
good, good.
So
Okay.
while you get started, I believe the first question was, why do you need a website?
Yes, that's right. Because
Wow. No,
there's some people who don't have one, and what do you say to them if they don't feel like they need it, or it's just not the time for some reason? What would you say to that?
well, Michelle, you know what I would tell them? If COVID have not convinced anyone that they need a website, I'm not sure what will. We are living in a digital society, from networking online to ordering groceries and scheduling doctor's visits. Listen, the internet is not going away. And as a matter of fact, I pulled up a statistics that said that 81% of people research your business services on the internet prior to making a purchasing decision. So listen, if that doesn't convince you to um, get a website, as I said earlier, I'm not sure what will, Michelle.
That's so true. You know, there's ways to get around it temporarily, I think, but it's inevitable. You need to have a website to have a good footprint on Google and let people find you.
Hmm,
Um,
hmm.
So one of the other questions was, what's the difference, or if you could talk a little bit about a landing page versus a squeeze page, maybe what the differences are and what the purposes are.
Okay, okay. So when it comes to our digital marketing, that's what our whole platform is about, digital marketing. A landing page is a standalone web page and is created specifically for marketing or advertising your business. So let me show you guys an example. So this is an example of a landing page. Now listen, your landing page is not your website. It's really a way, your website is really for exploring. It shows off your brand. It lets people know about your products and services, any additional information, etc. The landing page here, it brings people or visitors to a place from a clickable link, either email, ads, Google, Facebook, etc. And it lands here and they will fill out information. So its sole purpose is to gather that information so that people can purchase. When it comes to squeeze pages they are landing pages as well, but they're a more specific type of landing page. A squeeze page, and let me show you example of a squeeze page. So this is an example of a squeeze page. So a squeeze page it's a specific type of landing page that is we call it super optimized to collect the user's name and email. So you can see here, it'll have like a heading, it may have an offer, then a little bitty form, if you can see just the name and the email address. And that's what we call a call to action. Now notice how there are only those four main elements consisting of the header, offer, and the call to action. So, that squeeze page, it works together to push towards a single conversion for when it comes to trying to reach your customers, Michelle.
Thank you for explaining. That's so helpful. I think that'll help a lot of people because, a lot of people have questions about that. Mm-hmm. So another question, though, is if you could talk a little bit about if you are in the place where you're waiting for your website. And so right now you're doing business, you're trying to market yourself, but you don't have your website and you have maybe a few weeks to wait. What kind of things would you recommend people to do to help market while they're waiting for their website?
Well, for one, social media is a great tool, and that will lead straight into your questions, Michelle. Social media will be a great tool for you guys to use, but just like the website alone, you don't just use social media. You can't just use it alone. So there are other aspects that you have to use, such as, going out telling people, use that megaphone to tell people where you are, who you are, and what you're doing. And also word of mouth. Get old clients to start telling others about you. It's all about letting those people that you've done business with shout your business out and be a referral partner for you. So I would say your social media and your referral partners, which is your if you didn't have any clients, right? Is that what you said? Or
well, I would imagine that this scenario is for the newer business owner if they're still waiting for their website to be built. But I've also seen people, they're rebranding or there's different projects happening. And so they're having their website worked on.
Yeah.
So I guess it would really fall into either category.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yes. So, guys, if you have any questions or comments, I would love to sit down and have a conversation with you. Just let Michelle or I know if you have any questions, and we will do everything in our possible and in our
in our power.
To help you with any questions that you may have, or either helping you with your products and services to help you grow your business.
Absolutely.
So yes. So Michelle, there was a few questions that some folks had asked you as well. So one question, like I say, it's wonderful that they did ask that question because it leads right into gives us that gateway to ask you the question. So one is, what are some social media strategies we could use for our business?
So many. And so just to pick a few, you kind of hinted on that when you said referral partners, because it's all about, collaborative relationships, supporting other people and asking them to support you through what? Through lots of things. Like, for example, just engaging on one another's different platforms to help boost the algorithm, because the more engagement you get, the more people will see your posts. But not only that, I think even a stronger action would be to share another business owner's content. Now, it's not as effective unless you add a little bit of your own commentary and tag them. I actually had this today, as a matter of fact. I was talking with someone who I, engage with. We share each other's content. And I noticed he had shared a post of mine on Instagram, but I never got a notification because he didn't tag me. So I happened to see it, and I, of course, commented and everything. But definitely always tag the person and the business in any post you share. And if you have an opportunity as you create content on the tagging subject, tag the photo and the copy, both. So you have two places there. But when you're sharing someone else's content, it boosts them. It's indirect marketing for you. And it's just a great practice to be in, and try to do that regularly with more and more business owners, and your circle will get larger and larger. So that's one great tip, or a few in there.
Awesome. I love that because, I think a lot of folks don't really realize how important it is when we tag one another, and how it put a face and it show us up too. So, it helps both of us. So guys, don't think that is just one-sided. It helps both of you, as Michelle mentioned. Another question, Michelle, that was asked was, what are some Facebook strategies that we can use for our business?
Okay, so I know that some of the questions were about like specific platforms. And just to note, you could take, a mindset of like the whole engagement topic and apply that to any platform. So you can do the same things. You might have a different pathway to do it, but it's the same mindset. You're going to share content, you're going to engage on others' content, and that's just one of many streams. As far as Facebook, one great thing I think is the photo albums. I usually, share that as part of when I do my social media coaching. You could turn your whole photo album into funnel streams, because if you happen to share a product or service, you can create photo albums that reflect all the different things that you sell, the services that you offer. Even for myself, and I have some updating to do, by the way, but I have one that's just for like coaching. And so you might see different coaching appointments I've done, because I'll always take a selfie and tag that business owner and share some information about them when I post. Again, it's sharing about them. It's indirect marketing for me. And I add that photo into my coaching photo album. So if someone happens to be looking, and a lot of these pathways of marketing are just possible streams, right? You work them all as you're able. If someone happens upon that photo, and they might just click through and look at the next one, and that gives them a better picture of your brand and what you do and how you do it. And I think that can only be good. So.
Awesome. So, yeah, like you said, it seems like they were being more specific, and they asked that same question to Instagram. So I think it votes kind of go hand in hand. But I guess in closing, we can both give a little tip for in closing. And I'll go first, so then you close us out and
Okay.
invite people to our group. So guys, we on the website side, your website serves as your centerpiece of your digital marketing ecosystem. Point blank, everything about your web centers around the digital piece of your website. It's very critical that, and as it being a component to drive revenue and for you to meet your business goals. So it's important that you make sure you're hitting the major areas when designing your website. And as before, if you have any questions or need support determining your next step, would love to help you. You can visit our website at www.HRichnetworks.com.
Mm-hmm. That's awesome. So if I was to share a closing, tip or remark, I would just say to always thank people that, people will give you a referral, or they will tag you in a post. If someone's asking, for a recommendation, and they tag you in your business, and they say kind words about you, or someone shares your content or engages. I mean, just be thankful, show that appreciation. I think that can go a long way, and it just continues to build the relationship. I think people are happy to do things, but I think it makes a difference when you show them that you really appreciate them, and then it makes them feel good about helping you. So it just kind of
Yeah,
goes around and around. Yeah.
absolutely, absolutely. So we're going to close out.
Oh
So
yeah.
Michelle, um,
I'm sorry. I'm looking out the window and I'm noticing the trees swaying.
yeah,
So yeah,
we're
I'll
going to
keep you
get you
posted
off
on the
this
weather.
one.
But everybody, thank you so much. We're just real, we're authentic, we're vulnerable,
Yes,
and
we are.
we're just
What
here
you
to
see is
share.
what you get, right?
That's right. And it's something that I definitely practice what I preach as far as this goes, because you can't be somebody else. You're you, right? So
That's
be you,
right.
be the best you. And anyway, we will look forward to seeing everybody next Thursday at 5 p.m. Let us know if you'd like to come on the show and be interviewed, or if you have some tips you'd like to share. Either way, we look forward to seeing everybody next Thursday at 5 p.m.
See
Thanks,
you guys
everybody.
later. Take care.